In a memo last year, NFL executives blamed a confluence of events for the league's ratings decline. They largely attributed the decrease in primetime numbers to the contentious presidential election between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, which sucked viewers to cable news networks in droves. Ratings increased once the election ended, lending credence to the theory. There are other hypotheses that explain the dip, depending on whom you ask. Right-wing pundits say national anthem protests harm ratings, even though those claims have been debunked. On the opposite end of the spectrum, some activists say they're boycotting due to Colin Kaepernick's continued unemployment, the NFL's concussion crisis and myriad of off-field controversies might be driving away viewers, too. My colleague John Tomas says he didn't watch any football Sunday, because he can no longer ignore the prevalence of CTE among ex-players. All of those reasons are valid, except for the silly caterwauling over players who kneel or sick during the Star-Spangled Banner. But the biggest explanation for the NFL's ratings fall is probably the most obvious: the product is bad. Sunday's action was atrocious, highlighted by abysmal quarterback play and empty stadiums. The Rams seemingly struggled to fill half of the 93,000-seat LA Memorial Coliseum for their opener against the Colts, despite claiming they sold more than 60,000 tickets. Roughly 385 miles north, it appeared even fewer people stuck with the 49ers, who lost to the Panthers 233, Rams in Slurati at EPLSB at me, NFL Fever in Los Angeles, catch at pic.twitter.com 62E3W9A5, empty seats galore at Empty Seats Pics September 10, 2017 second half kickoff pic.twitter.com 6feek, Ankilian at Ankilian September 10, 2017 The two marquee games on the schedule, Seahawks Packers and Giants Cowboys, were low-scoring snooze-fests. Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson failed to eclipse 160 yards passing and Giants QB Eli Manning struggled to move the ball 10 yards past the line of scrimmage. The most notable portion of Sunday Night Football wasn't the play on the field, but rather analyst Chris Collinsworth's embarrassing effort to ignore Ezekiel Elliott's domestic violence case. Due to Hurricane Irma's landfall, Nielsen won't release Sunday's primetime numbers until later in the week. This year might not be any better. Quarterbacks Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Savage, Andy Dalton, Scott Tolzien and Joe Flacco, all of whom started for AFC playoff contenders, only completed 56% of their passes and threw up 8 interceptions in comparison to just 3 touchdowns. Roethlisberger was responsible for 2 of the scores. The NFL has been a loathsome organization for some time. But now the product is no longer good enough to cover the league's faults. The play is getting uglier, and there's no easy fix.